Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and teachers at Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. When Brother Hawashai Zion right here again with the brother.
Brother Kassad, Shalom.
All right, and we're just going to do a real quick New Year's Eve destruction. New Year's Eve destruction, man. Which a new year, new destruction. All right, fiscal New Year changes. Really, because it's not really the new year, but we know that it's fiscally the new year, which is going to bring in more pain and destruction on Esau. And, his schemes and plots are going to intensify, man. Especially one of the news articles that I had seen is that Biden is no longer going to help Zelensky. All right. He's no longer going to help him, man, with this war or whatever, because they're really against it. A lot of the so-called Americans or whatever, which are really the new Babylonians, man. You know, a lot of the new Babylonians out here in America, the new Egyptians, they just basically don't want to support it, man. So you know what's about to happen. It's about to be more wars, more rumors of wars. Let's get that real quick in the scriptures. All right, go ahead with it.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 4, and it reads, And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am anointed, and shall deceive many.
Hey, not spiritual, man. Before I even started talking about anything, man, it was like this brother already had that loaded up, man. So that's how you know the spirit of the Lord, is working, man. Because that's how things go. You know what I'm saying?
Verse Matthew 24 and 6, And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
That's right, man. So this must come to pass. The destruction of America and the slow decline must come to pass, man. Which is music to our ears, really. You know what I'm saying? Like that guy in the Transformers, you know what I'm saying? Music to my ears. Like Wheeljack. Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Somebody just set off a bomb or some fucking fireworks. Yeah, there go again. That's crazy, man. These Edomites,
wow, man.
They out of their fucking minds, man. Yeah, they're gonna get put to death, All those bombs going off and shit that it sounds like, that's all spiritual, you know what I mean? You see them Edomites, man, they just blowing fireworks out or whatever, not giving a F about our sleep or time. Mm-hmm. That's all good though, man. Mm-hmm. Go ahead though.
This is Matthew 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Right, yeah, so nation against nation, ethnos against ethnos, man. There's going to be people, race riots and shit like that, man. And civil unrest. And kingdoms rising up against kingdoms. That's happening now, The only one that's not fighting right now is the kingdom of Saudi. Because they got all this money and shit like that, and they paying people off. But there's going to be a time where people don't regard princes no more. Where they don't give a shit about princes and kingdoms and who's in power, all right? That's all prophecy of the scriptures. There's going to be insurrections, and they're going to rise up and kick ass, man. Frankly, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is Matthew 24 and 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. The wars and the rumors of wars, this is just the beginning. So really, this shit is about to really crack off, man. And imagine, like the scripture says, where shall the ungodly, if the righteous be scarcely saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
God.
What you think is going to happen to your funky ass? That you just want to keep on sinning against the Lord, coming against his men? What do you think is going to happen to you, man? Just like these people, woe be unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Let's grab that out, man. Even though we brought it out at camp, I believe. We got to do it again.
Yeah, we opened it up with that.
Yeah, we got to do it again. It's destruction, Well, why do you guys always talk about negative stuff? Well, because that's all there is to report right now, all right? So that's exactly what's on the menu right now, and that's all we're serving.
This is why.
Right now, you know what I mean? So
this is Amos chapter 5, verse 18, and it reads, Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord To what end is it for you?
Right. And now a lot of people desire the day of the Lord Yahweh, and that is those people in the so-called Christian church, you know, Big Bertha and Big Betsy and shit,
Big Shirley.
Big Shirley, you know what I mean? They desire the day of the Lord. But what they think is the day of the Lord, but what it's going to be is, you know, something completely different than what they thought, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be funny time when that shit happens, because Big Shirley's not gonna get what Big Shirley wants, like she normally does. You know what I'm saying, at the fast food joints. go ahead. Go
This
ahead.
Amos 5:18 continued. To what end is it for you?
Yeah, what's gonna happen to you, man? You know, you thought it was gonna be sunshine and rainbows, man. Everything was gonna be gumdrops and lollipops and shit. When it's really, you find out the scriptures are talking about the destruction of Esau, Edom, your boyfriend, the so-called white man. Remember him?
Your master.
Your master. Remember master that you was serving? You know what I mean? Yeah. Go ahead.
The day of the Lord Yahweh is darkness and not light.
Yeah. Yeah. Darkness and not light. You know, it's gonna be a dark, painful, horrible time. You know. Go ahead.
Verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
So that's exactly what America's going through now. You know, in so much, but the people about to really go through it, man. It's slowly going through that now. Destruction to destruction, but they don't realize it because it's a gradual, slow destruction. But this is talking about a massive changing of the guard, so to speak.
Cataclysmic.
Yeah, where it's going to go from good to bad, bad to worse, worse to
worse.
to horrible, horrific, man.
Oh man, it's worse.
You know what I mean? Horrific to terrifying to cataclysmic and shit.
Intolerable.
Yeah, from cataclysmic to Judgment Day-esque. Go ahead.
It's 5:19, Amos. It says, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall.
Yeah, so you thought you were cool.
And a serpent bit him.
Yep, and then you get bit. And if that don't kill you, you're like, well, let me get up out of here. Go ahead.
Shall not the day of the Lord Yahweh be darkness and not light?
Yeah, exactly, man. So you're going to go from one calamity to the next calamity to the next calamity until something finalizes your existence, where you cease to exist. All right? And that's exactly what's going on right now, man. They're going to slowly drain this money system. You see all this pollution out here, man. And the gas prices going up. You know, it's goddamn $70 to fill your goddamn gas tank. 70, and you're not getting paid no more money at the job?
That's intolerable.
These niggas have the nerve to put the shit up 20 cents, man. And that's a major increase to that, man. The minimum wage goes up 50 cents a dollar or 20 cents. That's wild, man. And they're giving the money to Ukraine because it's all about these wars, man. You know, because Yahweh Shai, and there's nothing they can do to stop Russia. Russia is in prophecy, nigga. All right, you niggas. So you stupid crackers, man. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna have to get destroyed. And Matthew 24 talks about that prophecy. There's nothing that you could do about it, man. All right, Zelensky's gonna have to surrender those goddamn. Biden's talking about no longer to negotiate those properties, man, and just give them to Russia because we can't beat. Basically, Ukraine can't beat them. All right, so since Ukraine cannot beat them, even backed with American funding, because the Americans are getting backlash from giving all their goddamn money to some war that has nothing to do with us.
When people are starving.
And our people are getting, well, not our people, but their people and, you know, the people of America, so-called, tax dollars is going to that. And it's just the majority of shit, man. So we're fighting that war, which we're not fighting. You know what I mean? So that's why the Lord is going to he's just sick of this shit, man. He's like, look, you can't stop Gog and Magog. That's in the prophecies. That's in Ezekiel 38. They're going to do some shit, man. And they just getting practice going, man. Now they all in that spirit, like, nigga, you fuck. We gonna blow your brains out. You know what I mean? They're in that blow your brains out spirit. Because that's Ezekiel 38. All right? And let's talk about it, man. You know what you got pulled up?
Yeah, Isaiah 63.
Okay.
All right, this is Isaiah chapter 63, verse 1, and it reads, Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. So that's speaking of the Lord Yahushua coming to return to lay waste to this place, Babylon the Great, which is America. All right, verse 2. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? Because the Lord, when he comes back, he's reaping vengeance, and he's going to be causing massive bloodshed across the whole earth. All right, verse 3.
Go to Joel 3 after that.
Con. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. So the Lord's going to do it by himself. He's not going to need anybody else. For I will tread them in mine anger and trample them in my fury.
Yep. What's good, brothers? What's good, brothers? Shalom.
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. Because the Lord he's up to here, beyond here with anger. The scriptures say that the Lord, Yahweh, is angry with the wicked every day.
Yeah, man. He's considering the ways of these people and what they've done. And let's get Joel 3 now. You know, because he's, you know, the way he's going to do it and go about it, first and foremost, the Lord's going to set the stage for war. Which war? World War III. Go ahead.
This is Joel chapter 1, Salakia chapter 3, verse 1. And it reads, For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yeah, so that's us. Let's talk about us now, man. Really, the Israelites. You know, we're still in captivity. And a lot of these stupid goofies, they think that we're just living la vida loca out here trying to make an Israelite community. That shit is not happening. You're in captivity. You're in captivity. There is no community, man.
No, man.
There is no community. And really, the hell with the community. Because the 2/3 of the nation of Israel is not our community.
No.
They're going to get killed, all right? You're going to look at the next guy next to you, and he's going to get blown to dust, yeah. And you're going to go, oh, shit. You know what I mean? Oh, yo.
Damn.
He was part of the community, man.
Damn.
That guy was part of the community. You know what I mean? What are you going to do, man? Go against the Lord? What, are you going to be mad at the Lord? Because he's not a part of the community? The Lord's only dealing with the community of the elect. All right? Because the captivity of Jerusalem and his people, Israel, is now, man. Again. Because at that time, look, he was prophesying already in the captivity. But he's talking about in the future. He's going to gather all nations to the valley of Jehoshaphat and start pounding their ass like Donkey Kong.
That's just what it is.
Go ahead, man.
Gone. And this is Joel 3 and 2 continued, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
Yep, and we'll plead with them.
Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Right. Now I'm going to get the word for plead with them. In the Hebrew, this is Sapat. It says H8199. Judge. Punish. He's not going to go, please, can you please let him go? Please. Look, why don't you just let him go? And, you know, I'll give you guys some money, man. No, he's not going to give you no money. He's not going to make a bargain. Hey, you know what? Why don't you just let my people Israel go and I'll give you $100,000. How about 100 million? How about that? Let's make a deal. Come on, man. Hey, come on, Magog, man.
It's not going to be none of that.
Come on. Oh, man, come on.
The Lord is coming.
Okay, I'll give you 200 million.
The Lord
He's
is
not going to do that shit,
He's
man.
coming to deliver a recompense, and he's going to demand bloodshed.
Well, he's going to decide, it says here. Punish, vindicate, all right?
There we go.
Act as lawgiver or judge or governor. Okay, it says of man, and it says or of God. It says discriminating of man to execute judgment. And that means to accomplish the judgment. He's going to accomplish it, all right? Condemning and punishing at theophanic Advent for final judgment. Damn. That shit sound crazy, man. The Lord's gonna finalize this shit, man. It says, by extension, to govern passively, to litigate, avenge, that condemn, contend, defend, execute. That's why it says needs, plead, reason, rule. But the way he's getting a reason is not going to be like I said, man. Look, this ain't like a Monopoly where you're like, look, man, you give me Baltic Ave, I got you with Pennsylvania Avenue. Down, you're like, yeah, nah, I don't think so. But I'll take the railway. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. I got the definition of vindicate. It says to show or to prove to be right, reasonable, or justified. So who's the Lord vindicating? He's vindicating his people. All right? And he's going to judge everybody else according to their evil deeds, man.
And that's including Big Shirley, all right? Big Shirley's going to get judgment because she's hiding behind every green tree in the midst. And she's running behind the quote, Pastor said. Well, what about Yahushai? What about this person? I think his name is Yahushai, Hamashiach. What about him? I don't know who that is. That ain't my Jesus. Really? And then he's going to come through the clouds and just come with power and finalize judgment in his hands.
Straight up.
You don't want to be cool with that? Like, yo, man. All right.
You 2/3 of the nation of Israel love your oppressor, man.
Yeah, Big Shirley. Big Shirley loves Esau, man.
As long as she can get a bucket of chicken, she's straight. And
Yeah.
her weave and her hair and her nails done.
I don't even think she does that, but weave for short. And that shit halfway hanging out. But yeah, so let's keep going with that, man.
All right, so this is Joel chapter 3, verse 3. It says, and they have cast lots for my people.
Well, let's go back to plead with them for my people, Israel.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Joel chapter 3, verse 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel.
Right. Now, the word there for heritage, right, is no kolah, which means possession, inheritance, heritage, portion, inheritance. And it's from the word here, root word, H51:7, possession, inherit, cause to inherit, heritage, as figurative mode of descendant, or generally it says bequeath, distribute, instate, take as a heritage, cause to give to, inherit. So who's going to inherit the kingdom? Who's part of the heritage of the Lord? The Israelites. And mainly who? The elect, first and foremost, of the nation of Israel are going to be recognized as heirs. Those are the true sons of God, because the people who are not legitimate or not following the ways of the Lord, it's like if you have a son, 50 Cent, for example, he's got a firstborn son, but he don't recognize that nigga because he's a knucklehead and muck nigga. And his son, the new kid, whatever his name is, Zaire or some shit, or Czar, or whatever the hell his name is, he love him the most. But he's the baby. But he falls in line with his father. He loves his father.
He's obedient.
He's obedient and cool to his dad. He recognizes his dad as a special character. The other kids are no good, ingrateful son of a bee, man. SOB. So he's not going to win. He's not part of that inheritance. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, Sayer, you got it. Good job.
Sayer, come on. All right. Well, nonetheless. So let's go to that. For my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered. Go ahead.
This is Joel 3 and 2 continue. And for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
That's right. So we're not African, all right, first and foremost. That Dr. Umar dumbass nigga,
Dr. Kumar.
he was talking about Eminem. No disrespect to the man, but he is not African. Africa's a continent, you smart guy. It's a continent. There's nowhere in history that you could point to Africans. Oh, man.
And literally, it's also another land of our oppression.
He's a psychologist, that guy. He's not a historian, all right? He's not a historian. He's a goddamn psychologist. And he just takes your money. You know what I mean? He's a clown, man. Don't listen to that guy, man. We the real ones that know the truth, all right? We're telling you the truth.
God.
The Israelites were scattered amongst the four corners of the earth, among the heathen. So how do you think they're going to look? They're not going to bang those heathen women and come out looking like the heathen? They're going to be looking like the heathen, man. We don't look like our original heritage, man.
Nah.
We don't look that way. That's fine, though. You know what I mean? And then whoever want to judge that shit, the scripture says, judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment.
Yep.
That's what the scripture says.
Now, this is Joel 3:3. And they have cast lots for my people,
These are your transgressions that you're going to get payback for.
and have given a boy for an harlot.
How wicked as shit is that, man? They were so wicked, these corrupt, gay-ass Edomites, man, all right? And then we're having sex with all types of little kids, man,
And they're still doing it.
you know? And pimping them out. It was pimping little boys out. Not even little girls, pimping little boys out, man.
And they're still doing it, man.
Keep going.
And sold a girl for wine, that they might drink.
Yep. So both of them, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. And what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense?
Yeah, so what are you going to do with me? You know goddamn well you ain't part of this thing. You ain't part of this thing, you dumbass, goofy-ass niggas out there, man. You know? You Tyre and Zidon down there in those coasts. You real Cushites. You know what I mean? You Pan-Africans, man. Hell yeah. Oh, Apostle Tahar just named the year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Yeah, man. Yeah, well, it's funny because we're talking about tribulation right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what's going to happen, man. This is the year of, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, man.
God.
It's spiritual, man.
So
It's getting the chills almost, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt it about to happen the other day. I was like, yo, man, it almost feels like it's a pre-war zone. Like I was walking around, I was like, yo, no one was out there. Nobody, just me. And I was like, I hope this brother's all right. You know, what would happen if we were separated and shit hit the fan? You know what I mean? You're going to wish you had a brother with you, man. You're going to wish you had a brother with you. You're going to wish that you were in the scriptures. All of those things don't come to your mind. Damn, man, I should have been serving the Lord, man. Man, I should have been serving the Lord, and here comes the destruction. And your ass is done, man. If the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Now you got to be real fearful, man. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. You know what I mean? What you going to do when it's a goddamn war zone? You're not going to have Wi-Fi, man. That shit going to be terminated. All right? Wi-Fi is going to be goddamn terminated, man. You know, these niggas celebrating Happy New Year's. Listen, man. Ain't shit happy out here, man. Fuck is so happy about?
Hey, man.
But you get a day off of work, nigga?
Yeah,
You don't got to report to the plantation tomorrow? And you know what's funny? Some niggas do have to report to the plantation
That's
tomorrow.
funny as hell, man.
You like security guard niggas, you gotta always be there like this at the guard booth and shit, getting your $18 an hour.
Yeah, they're gonna
$18 an hour.
they get
Niggas gonna trade you. Hey yo man, I'll give you $18, man. Just
your
chill
time.
over here for an hour and just be unhealthy, all right?
Yep.
All right, man. I gotta pay this rent, man. Niggas are in a trick bag, man.
Slave to your bills, man.
It's bullshit, man.
This is Joel 3 and 4 continued. It says, and if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Yeah, because guess what? Because the Lord is the power of everything. He created you. He created the things that are in your mind. So what do you think he's going to do? He know all your ways. Remember that? In Ezekiel? I know all of the thoughts that are in your head, you
crazy.
Israelites.
Just letting them know, man. Straight
Just so you know, I know every last thing you're thinking about, Israel. every little last thing you think on. I know. That's that's scary, man. So that we're just basically robots for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in so much. You know what I mean? We have no free will. We're supposed to do what we're supposed to do, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So let's get it. This is Joel 3 and 5. It says, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly things, my goodly pleasant things. Yeah, absolutely. You took away the Lord's men. You took away the Lord's men, man. You know? And ransacked Jerusalem. Now, think about how the Lord feels about that. You scattered the Lord's people and did what you did, and that there's going to be a recompense upon you, man. There's going to be a payback. It's going to be payback time, man.
Got a scripture right here.
Real quick. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to the people far off, for the Lord Yahweh hath spoken it. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. So that's what's on the horizon, man. All right? War. There's war drums beating. And you just can't hear it, man. Because a lot of you niggas are on your couches eating Cheetos and bonbons, man. Honey buns with high fructose corn syrup. And you just waka waka, man. Just waka waka waka, man.
Your brain circuits are fried.
Yeah, man. You niggas is ODing on just, nah, man. That's what's gonna end up killing you, man.
I have a scripture, bro.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 12. And it reads, it says, for the day of the Lord Yahweh of hosts shall be upon every one that is proud and lofty, and upon every one that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low.
Right, those people with hard hearts. When your heart is hardened, that's because your head is basically a rock, man. Your heart is a rock. Your mind is set with pride. And pride cometh before what? Destruction. The New Year's Eve of destruction.
I got Isaiah 2 and 17. It says, and the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of man shall be made low. And the Lord Yahweh alone shall be exalted in that day. And
alone, man. But also
the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Through Yahweh Shai too, because at that time, the most high power, Yahweh, is going to be glorified through his son, man. That's it.
And the idols he shall utterly abolish. That's it on that.
America's a goddamn idol, man. You don't think people worship America? Why you think they don't come with the flag and they're waving the flag?
Oh, that's not it.
Waving the American flag, man, as an idol.
Like the American dream is an ideological philosophy.
I'm gonna go back to Joel 3.
God.
So it says, verse 10, in regards to bringing up all the mighty men and having them come to fight, man. It says, beat your plowshares into swords. It says, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down. O Yahweh, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is the decision, the valley of judgment, basically. It says, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Okay. It says, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. So, hey, man, it's just, oh my God, man. You know what I'm saying? I was almost got the chills. The Lord is going to bust all y'all asses, man. And, we just be Abaratazam on the right side of judgment, where the Lord's like, hey, you're good, my brother.
Don't worry about it.
And I'm like,
be all right.
We was astonished, man, because it's like, we're in the flesh. And And it only will be the grace of the Lord that we receive salvation from the judgment to come, man. Because this is going to be something to where there will be no hiding. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bitches ain't taking no plane to go away. They're not going to do you like they do you out here in America and think that they can get away from the judgment, because the Lord, Yahweh Shai, he's going to destroy all you adulterous women, all right, who put dirt on our names, who left us, man, when we were doing the work of the Lord, and you mocked us. The Most High going to kill all you bastards. He's going to kill all you scoffers and devils. All of y'all asses going to get destroyed, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And we proclaiming it, man. That's what's going to happen to your ass. Esau, you're going to slavery. The other nations are going to slavery. Esau, you're going to die after your slavery and building up our kingdom through the spirit. And we're going to get to watch your judgment. And you can say anything final you want to say, brother?
You wicked Jakes are going to get destroyed. You're going to be reset. But I got another scripture here.
Go ahead, and then we're just going to wrap it up.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 9, and it reads, He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be in silent in darkness.
Yep, yeah, the feet of his saints. They're the Israelites. The Israelites are the saints in Psalm 148, all right? The saints are the children of Israel.
For by strength shall no man prevail.
That's right. So you're not going to be able to climb out of this rabbit hole, all right? You're not going to be able to climb out of this thing, man. Not by your own strength and might, all right? So, man, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Arakak, double honors to the apostles and elders and teachers at Great Millstone to rule well and teach well. And this is the year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, man. Shalak Rayam on all the Edomites and the devils out there, man. And Barakatah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, to all of you Akia, man. All right? Barakathum to all you Akia, man.
Shalom.
It's another fiscal year, but really the new year is coming up next. A couple months, man. With that, shalom.
Shalom and abad babor.
Man, destruction to this hellhole, man.